Welcome to Story Matrix, another day, another story. It was a warm sunny morning on a Sunday. Christina, daughter of wealthy socialite Helen, comes down the stairs and is horrified to discover her mother is lying dead in a pool of blood in the hallway. Veteran detective Jack Rader is called in to solve the case. At the crime scene, he notices the blood pooling around Helen's arms. It's as if someone had moved her arm from the original position, but only a tiny bit. He looks at photos of Helen around the house. In all the photos, she's wearing a diamond ring and a diamond necklace. The ring and the necklace are missing from Helen's body. Jack tries to talk to Christina, but she is sobbing so much that she faints and is rushed to the hospital. While waiting on Christina to recover, Jack tries to assemble all the pieces. He discovers that the necklace on Helen is a family heirloom worth $10 million. There were 5 people at the house the night Helen died. Christina, Helen's daughter, Roberto, the gardener, Lexi, the maid, and 2 security guards, Josh and Brown. Initial interviews of these people had them singing praises of Helen. But Jack later talked to friends and family and found Helen was very abrasive and treated everyone poorly. Jack knows everyone is lying and thinks, is this a robbery gone bad? Or is someone trying to cover up the murder as robbery? Helen's autopsy further revealed some shocking things. Helen was killed around 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. There were trace amounts of DNA on her finger where the ring had been. She was killed when she slipped and fell and hit her head on the table. The medical examiner said DNA tracing would take 24 hours, and everyone's samples had been taken. Jack then discovers that Helen was pressured by a wealthy businessman, Sam, who wanted to buy the necklace for his wife after she had asked him to get it for her as a birthday present. Last week, at a local charity event, Helen had crossed paths with Sam and publicly berated him. Sam had left the event fuming with anger. While he was about to leave to question Sam, Jack discovered Helen's texts, which completely baffled him. Christina and Helen quarreled over money last week because Christina was partying too much, and she had gotten into a lot of debt. It went to a point where Helen threatened to cut Christina out of her will and said she had found a new family member she would pass down her entire fortune. Jack then ordered the bank accounts of all suspects, along with Christina's, to see if anything popped out. And to his surprise, Roberto, the gardener, had received a large sum of money 3 days before Helen's death. Jack's list of suspects was growing and growing. Sam, Roberto, and Christina. Focusing on the others, he interviewed Lexi, and she gave an alibi. She said she and Christina were lifelong friends, and she had spent the night in Christina's room talking and eventually falling asleep there. He then interviewed Josh, who said he was with Brown the whole night. When Jack brought Brown in for questioning, Brown initially lied, but eventually, he was intimidated by Jack and told the truth. He said Josh had been missing for 30 minutes that night around 1:45 a.m. He had said he would give Brown 20 grand if he lied for him. Brown's statement checked out as he recorded audio of Josh requesting him to lie. Jack's list of suspects was not getting any thinner. He was only able to eliminate Brown. His suspect list contained Sam, Roberto, Lexi, Christina, and Josh. None would crack. He also pondered his original question: was this a murder or a robbery that went wrong? Christina needed the money, Josh offered 20 grand to Brown, Sam was determined to get revenge on Helen, and Roberto had gotten a large sum of money from someone. And Lexi's alibi isn't verified. What do you guys think? Is this a murder for revenge, or a robbery gone wrong? Please comment below and let us know what you think. Jack was full of questions, and there was no one was budging. He received a call from the medical examiner, which shocked him. It turns out the DNA found on Helen's finger was of Josh. He brought Josh in for questioning. Josh broke down and said he stole the ring from Helen after she was dead. He said he discovered through his mom that his father was Helen's husband, and when he confronted Helen about it, she said she would ruin his life if he ever said anything to anyone. Jack believed Josh's story. No DNA was around the neck, and the hand was moved after Helen died. Jack had eliminated Josh as the murderer, but 4 more were still left. He bought in Roberto for questioning. Roberto broke down and said Sam paid him to kill Helen, but by the time he got there, she was already dead, so he left. When he left, Roberto said Helen was missing the necklace, but the ring was still on her finger. Jack didn't want to believe this, but now he had enough to bring in Sam for questioning and go through his phone. Sam's phone revealed the killer. Guys, what do you think was on Sam's phone that led to the killer, and who do you think is the killer? Let us know in the comments. Sam's phone contained texts to Christina. It turns out, after the event, Sam met Christina at a club. They hit it off, and Christina slept with Sam and started an affair. Sam promised he would pay off Christina's debts, and she no longer needed to worry about the Helen problem. However, on the day of Helen's death, Helen found the texts on Christina's phone, and she was furious. She confronted Christina and threatened to cut her off the will and give everything to Josh, the half-brother of Christina. Christina was shocked and enraged to hear this. She argued with Helen, and eventually, she pushed her, and Helen hit her head and died. Lexi heard the commotion and saw Christina trying to revive her mom. Panicked, Christina texted Sam. Sam instructed her to remove the necklace and give it to Lexi to keep her mouth shut. And then play it off the morning as a grieving daughter. This would buy her alibi and credibility. After this case, Jack was shocked at what had gone wrong in this family. He charged Christina with murder in second degree, Sam and Lexi with accessory to murder, and Josh for the robbery. Never had Jack seen such a case. He was disappointed but happy he solved the case and brought the killers to justice. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more.